Hi, this is Joe again with another video, and I was going to plan to do something else, but circumstances said no. I'm going to do this video exclusively for my Facebook page for my call-off for Big Six Tower shareholders page. So please, if you're not part of my call-off, please don't, or resident of my call-off, please disregard this video. This is exclusively for you guys, and I want to link it to my Facebook page as soon as I get this uploaded to YouTube. Because previously I did a video complaining about my discussing my candidacy for the board of directors. I'm going to probably end up doing another video once we get the official, not all the names of all the candidates, but I want to get ahead of that because of an issue that came up just today during this video. And there's one potential candidate which I believe who is running, and I hope to God you guys don't vote for this guy. I'm asking you don't vote for him. Of course you can do whatever you want, but I'm asking you not to vote for this particular candidate. And of course the candidate I'm speaking of is Howard Geary, who has been on the board for the last 4 years and is currently the treasurer of the board. And the reason why I'm asking you not to is because this guy is horrible. Of course, people will praise him because he has saved us, because the last 2 or 3 years we haven't had to apply to HBD for a rent increase. Which, of course, the reason why we haven't applied for a rent increase is because of Social Security, which my father is on, didn't increase the payment for Social Security, for the wage increase, or the cost of living increase for the Social Security. But as soon as that's approved, next time my father will get an increase for Social Security, that's when we're going to get another rent increase. Because whatever money my father is going to get from the Social Security raise is going to go to Big Six Towers. Okay, that's why we haven't had an increase in the last 3 years, because of that. Not because of what Howard Geary has allegedly done. Because I don't think he's done anything particularly special or saving us some extra money here and there or whatever. And that's not buy it. And not only not buy it, but the guy has been an unbelievable bully. What I mean by that is because since February 2016, he has been on a crusade against me for no reason other than that he pretty much been getting away with it for since a little more than a year and a half, or let's say the last year or 7 months. He's been getting away with this crusade against me. It started. If you see my previous video from my Howard Geary Commentary video, you know the reason why, because he illegally banned me from the maintenance shop. Now he has effectively banned all shareholders, not just me, also not just myself, but excuse me, not just myself, but all shareholders from Big Six Towers, effectively last Thursday. Those of you who don't know, if you go to the maintenance shop now, there is a gate. There's a regular door to the maintenance shop. You open up that door, the big heavy door that's there. Behind that door, right behind that door, is a gate, a locked gate, that all members of the maintenance staff has a key to open up and go in, and the door closes and the door is locked, locking everybody out. Everybody except Howard Geary, because he's the only one who's allowed it. And I'm not just saying that because he's a board member, the treasurer, but all other board members are also banned from the maintenance shop, including the president and the vice president of the board of directors, are also not allowed in. Where is the outrage over that? I want to know. And that's talking about people who are complaining about me being in the shop for various reasons. Most of them will be getting mousetraps. Because the day in question when he banned me, I was just in there to get mousetraps, and I got permission from Mr. Woods to go into the back of the maintenance shop to get traps and that's it. And Howard saw me in there, and he not only did he ban me from the shop, but he had me threatened with arrest for trespassing. Now, I'd like to know is who gave him the authorization to not only A, ban shareholders, but B, threaten them with arrest if they go into the maintenance shop. Not only was I threatened with arrest, but the two building reps from Building 1, which is in the same building as the maintenance shop, have also been threatened with arrest. So it's not just me. Alright? I'm not whining them, the only one. Other people have been threatened with arrest as well. Not just me. Now, and not only that, but the entire maintenance staff has came up to me and complained about the stupid gate that's there. Because they have to go into the pocket, get the key out, open up the door, open up the lock, open the door, walk in, make sure the door is closed, and make sure it's locked. And make sure not only to make sure the door to the gate is closed, but locked as well, to make sure that nobody else goes in there. But Howard Geary is still going in there. And let me tell you that Mr. Woods told me in confidence that Howard Geary is not in there to discuss going over the maintenance bills for the month. Because, like I said earlier, he is currently the treasurer of the board of directors. All he has to do is discuss the bills for the maintenance for the month. The maintenance staff spends for the month, whatever expenses, right? It goes over for with the budget and stuff. That's all he has to do. But no, he doesn't do that. He is doing what he complained that I was doing, as hanging out in there. Okay, which is what he does all day long, from morning to night. That's what he does. And just today, September 11th. September 2017, he complained that I'm harassing him because doing these videos, I videotape them and put those on YouTube, upload them to YouTube first, and then put them on the Facebook page because he's obsessed with the Facebook page. More than a board president is. He's more obsessed with the page because he's obsessed about what I have the ability to. And since I am a candidate for the board of directors election. If I'm elected to the board, and I hope you do vote for me for the election, that if I am elected, all my posts on Facebook is going to stop. At least, definitely on the Big Six page, I have to stop posting because as a policy, you're not allowed to post. If you're a board member, you can't post anything on Facebook. At least on the Big Six pages, anyway, because they're afraid that we will post stuff that we cannot legally. Post and give private information of shareholders. I mean, it's a good policy to have. But so Howard said, don't put any. Last video I posted was the thing some of you have seen. He said, "Hey, don't put anything on Facebook if you want. And when you get on the board, Joe, don't post anything on Facebook." Well, since I'm not a board member yet, I'm just a candidate right now. I could post anything I want between now and a month and a half from now when we have the election, which is in a month and a half from now. But in the time being, let's keep doing these videos. I don't know how many more videos I'm going to be doing for the Big Six page. I really don't know. I haven't been planning that far in advance. But I'm going to keep doing these videos about Howard Geary. I'm still going to do it. Make these posts. And make sure that Howard Geary does not get elected. One thing that I didn't mention yet is that Howard Geary, if he is an official candidate for the board of directors, and I'm not 100% sure that he is or not, I'm trying to get information today. Who else is running for the board? I went to the office today, management office today, and they said, I want to give you the information, because they're afraid that we'll post something. But either way, I'm going to keep doing these posts on Facebook and these videos on about Howard, because I want to make damn sure that Howard Geary does not get re-elected to the board. Because the point I wanted to make was that Howard Geary has a term limit problem. What I mean by term limit problem is that he has been on the board now for 4 years. He served a 3-year term, which ended last year in 2016, and he got elected to a 1-year term last year. So now he served altogether 4 years on the board. Well, the problem is that we have 3 3-year terms, which is we usually have in the board election, plus the 2-year spot at Bill Kriegler's term, because Bill Kriegler was just removed a month ago from the board of directors for cause, and so because he was removed, we have an extra spot open this year, a 2-year spot. The problem with Howard is if he does get elected to a 3-year term, and not the 2-year, he would have to leave in 2019. Because of the term limits. If you're on the board for 6 consecutive years, you would have to leave for at least 1 year. You'll be on the board for at least 1 year after 6. If you're on the board for 6 consecutive years, you have to leave. So I'm asking people, hey, don't bother. I'm asking you guys, I respectfully ask you guys, not to vote for Howard Geary if he's on the ballot this year, because of the term limit problem. After 2 years, he's going to have to be removed. He's going to have to go after 2 years. So at least if you vote for me, and I do hope you will, that I know I have a term limit problem because I've never been on the board before. So you I never even ran for the board before to now. So you can freely vote for me without worrying about, hey, you've been on the board for 6 years, you've been on the board for 4 years, or you've been on the board for 5 years. Which way vote for you for? If you're going to be removed in a year or two. That's Howard Geary right there. And if you haven't watched this video, don't you dare threaten me, because Howard Geary has been threatening me because I've have the nerve to post it, because he has the nerve to complain that I'm harassing him. Meanwhile, since February 2016, Howard Geary has been a one-man crusade against me. I never had a beef with the guy before until he decided to act on his own, because the problem they have with Bill Kriegler being removed is that the board is claiming that he acted on his own without authorization from the board to contact the lawyers, the accountants, the HPD, whoever he was accounting. And he had to be a fly in the wall to know what really happened. But Bill was accused of going after contacting the outside agencies without getting board approval for it. Okay, well, what Howard has been doing, banning me from the shop, putting up the stupid gate in the maintenance office, in the maintenance shop, putting that illegal gate up there. I don't even know if this gate is even legal, to tell you the truth. To keep all shareholders out, but putting the stupid gate up, and banning not only all shareholders, but the entire board of directors has also been banned from the shop as well, from going in, except for himself. He has somehow magical powers. Only he's allowed in, and nobody else, including the rest of the board of directors, is allowed in. Which is a joke, is a disgrace. He is a disgrace to the human race. I have to say it. And it's true. And he redefined the word chutzpah, but complaining that I'm harassing him. I know I repeated that a couple of times, but that's what that son of a bitch, I have to say, did. He's claiming that I'm harassing him. Well, because I have the form. Luckily, I still have the form to do these videos, to make posts on YouTube, on Facebook, record videos of Howard Geary harassing me. And he doesn't like it because I'm making him look bad. But it's okay for him to ban me from the shop, ban not only myself, but all shareholders in the shop, including the board of directors. And not only that, but every time when Howard Geary is not here, not living in Brooklyn, not home, for whatever reason, he ordered, I'm telling you now, he ordered public safety to stand guard and watch me, to make sure, and follow me around, and all the public safety to follow me around, to make sure that I don't go into the maintenance shop. And thankfully, that bit has ended because I complained to Jerry Newman about it. They had a public safety, complained to him about it, and he put, Jerry did the right thing and put a stop to that nonsense. But Howard was the one who ordered, and he is allowed to be on the chairman of the Public Safety Committee. He's allowed to be on every single, whatever other committees that the Finance Committee and whatever other committees that Howard is serving on. They don't touch him, which is a joke. But Bill Craig, because Bill's been accused what he was accused of is contacting the outside professionals. He gets removed. He gets reprimanded. He got reprimanded. He got suspended. Then he got thrown off the board. I have a legitimate complaint against Howard Geary, which it is. He does not get suspended. He does not get thrown off the board. He doesn't even get a slap on the wrist. At this point, be satisfied with the slap on the wrist. That bastard, I have to say it, has not been reprimanded, and that's what I mean in my campaign video about the double standard stuff that's going on. Howard Geary has not been punished whatsoever about his constant harassment, constant berating me to my face and behind my back, because I know that's going on. And the board has refused to do nothing, absolutely nothing. And I'm going to end this video now, but I'm going to say one more thing, to remind Howard Geary, if you haven't been watching this video, I'm going to keep doing these videos for as long as I can. Unless if I'm elected to, if I'm elected to the board, I'm going to keep doing these videos until then. So all I can say is, go screw yourself, Howard. And I mean this is a direct message from me to you. If you don't like it, quit. Get off the board and stay the hell out of my face. I'm telling you now, you better stay out of my face, because you're the one who's facing harassment charges. Not me, because I'm doing what I can to protect myself. With the videos, with the posts, whatever. Yeah, because I have a zero tolerance for bullies. And that's what Howard is. For all those years, 20 years of being a cop and protecting former mayor and cops, he developed this personality. He probably had this personality before he was a cop, this son of a bitch. But I'm telling you now, Howard, I'm going to keep doing these videos until I win the election. Period. I want to thank all of you for watching this video. I want to catch you next time and hopefully go back to my regular movie reviews, hopefully. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.